friends, in this video I'm going to explain how to draw a vector hair in Inkscape. In this tutorial I will explain this tutorial. This is the Inkscape series. I am starting with hair to shading, how to make the vector portrait. I will explain this tutorial series. You can observe this is the new document, this is the Inkscape. This is the new interface of the Inkscape I downloaded from the internet. This is the free software. You can use the personal and commercial users without any of the license. You can observe that this is the user interface. Recently it made the changes same like as Adobe Illustrator. I'm importing the one of the image on going to the Pixabay. Already you know it is the free image platform to download the free images for commercial use. You can observe I am giving the portrait drawing. Here I am selecting the one of the image of girl portrait looking one of the image. You can observe the free download. I am giving the free download button and click on the free download button. You can observe the Pixabay license also on to the bottom. This is the free for commercial use of the image. You can observe the download. You can register the key is not required, and you can observe I'm opening the show in the new folder and opening the image of cut and copy paste to the desktop. And this is the image. You can observe that this is the image I downloaded from. This is the interface of the Inkscape. You can observe all of the tools, and here in the file, edit, view, layer, object. I will explain on the later. And you can observe I'm going to the import. You can also import from import option. You can import the image, simply drag and drop like what I like Photoshop or Illustrator. You can also drag and drop to the Inkscape like this. You can add the JPG bitmap image format, keep it as like that only, embed from file and the none, all is same as like that, and click on OK option. You can observe the image is imported. You can drag by using the mouse on the scroll key, and you can observe that the mouse and selection tool. I am selecting this and go into the document properties over here. You want to change the document property, and simply what is the size I want this size only, on the background size also, and go into the show page border and go into the resize page to the content. You can observe the resize page to the content margins and resize page to drawing or selection. What is the page or image same as that. You can observe the resize it to the same of the document property is highlighted on the back side. You can observe the again document properties I will show you, and again the resize page to content, and you can observe the resize page to drawing or selection. Control Shift R the shortcut key is, and is resized. You can observe is the image of the girl. You can observe I am giving the vector portrait by using the hair. First go into the layers option in the file. This is going to save. I want to save this to the desktop, and go into the desktop, and you can change the file name what you want. I'm giving the vector drawing or vector portrait what you want. I'm giving the portrait drawing, and save it as Inkscape SVG file, because it will open on Inkscape for the vector file. It will open on the Illustrator also. And you can observe the portrait drawing. This is the Inkscape logo. You can observe this is the Inkscape logo, and go into the properties over here, and then go into the security, and then go into the details. You can observe the portrait drawing.svg, and you can observe the Inkscape vector graphics. It is open with the change of Inkscape vector. If any of the file of SVG, keep it as by using the app. Always use the app to .svg files to Inkscape after the install of Inkscape. And you can observe is the image by using the zoom keys. What you want the zoom keys, for example plus and the minus keys are the zoom keys. You can also by using the mouse also. I'm using the plus and the minus keys on the numpad. Simply plus and the minus, zoom in and the zoom out, plus minus, plus key and the minus key for the zooming option. And after that it is okay. Then after go into the layers and the layers tab. I'm getting the one of the dialog box will appear. This is the layer I want to give. The first layer is photo, because this is the photo imported. I want to name it as photo to identify, and go into the photo option and the photo, and you can observe this is called opacity, and you can observe the opacity. I'm giving the percentage to 50, same as like Illustrator. You can observe the 50%. It is somewhat less opacity, and click on the lock icon and go into the layer name of hair, and you can observe the hair. You can also give the different name as your wish. I'm giving the photo, and you can observe the photo on the eye drop. You can observe the eye drop, it is on and off. This is the drop, same like the other softwares similar to the illustrated. You can observe the hair is created. I want to create the hair by using some of the tools in the Inkscape. These are the all of the tools on the you are observing on the left side. Those are the advanced tools to make this. On the right side you can observe this is the zoom options and the rotate, intersect options, node options are there on the right side. I will explain clearly by using this project. And you can observe the layers tab. You can also tab these layers tabs to interlink to the left side by using the small icon on the top. You can observe. You can also give these layers to, for the demonstration purpose I am giving the layers to identify what are the layers I am creating to the series of part 1 and the part 2. This is the hair, and the layers I am putting this box on the right part. And you can observe the hair I am doing by using the plus and the minus keys. And you can observe the plus and the minus keys is very simple to zoom in and zoom out. And you can also drag the mouse by using to redirect the image also. And go into the opacity is 100% I want. And you can observe the hair is opacity is 100%. I want to go into the pen tool, same as similar. I can observe the pen tool, simply pen, give the shape of the pen is none, and simply what you want shape you want, simply create the shape by using this. If it is go into the different types of shapes, it will not redirect. You can say different types of shapes are there in the Inkscape on the pen tool. By using the only the none option I am giving, and simply give the shape what you want. Simply it is on the light color. You can observe by using this. You can also give the nodes option to intersect the joints also by using this method. I will explain this also in this tutorial. You can observe the simply I am giving the all of the lines over here what the hair is looking on the girl. And this is the part of the Inkscape of the none option. Simply you can give the all of the lines like this. You can observe the align options are there, align and distribute options, and fill and stroke, and the path effects also should needed to make the portrait. And you can observe that this is first you want to give the any of the drawing. First save the file into the your location and go into the simply drag and like this and drop like this, and simply click and drag, same as the hair is obtaining clearly. You can observe on the screen I am zooming by using the plus key. And you can observe that this is the erase ear part is there. Simply remind that ear. And you can observe that this is the face option. The face option also needed. You can see that is the line is ended, somewhat line is ended, it is incomplete. You want to incomplete line, again you want to intersect this line to this. Simply again go into the pen tool option and go into the node option on the top. I am giving the pen tool, again I am giving the none option, and simply this is the one of the node is there. It is showing the highlight node of node. You can observe this node is intersected. If it is not intersected, go on to the node option over here. You can observe the on the selection tool, on the bottom of the selection tool, the node option is there. You can change the nodes by using the selection tool and the node. And this is the somewhat hair is created perfectly. You can also go into the preferences options. You can give the selection tool what you want. You want to give the box size, you want to highlight, non-highlight by using the edit preferences also. And you can observe the line is created to the selection. You can observe exactly what I created. You can observe the line is different and the one of the part is different. This is the two parts. This is the one and the second one is that. And you can observe the hair is totally completed. You want to give the fill and the strokes on the individual parts. I will show you. First select these all of the object what you created. This is called as object, and you can observe the zooming by using the blur opacity is same as like that only. Go into the node. You can observe that this is the node. You want to create the join. You can create the join by selecting this and go on to the fill. By using the fill, this is one of the shortcut is there. By using the shift, you can change the stroke color. without using the shift, you can give the fill color. This is the shortcut. You can, by using the Control Shift plus F, the fill stroke will appears, and the fill Control Shift plus Control F. This is the none option, to the cross symbol, and the below the some swatches are there. These are imported from the my format. You can also some swatches for this project, and you can observe the swatch is created by using the fill and the stroke by using the shift keys. I will show the this is a simple method. I will show the complicated also by using the fill and stroke and the Control Shift plus F. Also you can create by using this. I'm giving the fill color to the some of the color on the bottom, and the stroke is somewhat same color I chosen. You can observe. I will show this. This is the none option I will create, and you can observe this is the second option of the fill is the fill color. You don't want the fill, click on the cross button on the fill disappears. You want to give the notes first. You want to give the notes. You want to change the shape. You dislike the shape, for example, you want to change the shape before you want to give the fill. I'm not like this. And go into the node options, what I mentioned. Go into the node and simply some of the nodes and highlighted, and simply created the nodes what on the screen on the default. Simply change the nodes. The ear is somewhat disappeared. You can observe I am changing to the ear look as like E by using the nodes. You can also create the shape after the giving the irregular shape. Also you can give the irregular shape what you want. By creating the nodes, you can create the regular shape. Some of the hair is put to the bottom, and this line is okay, and then this node is also somewhat okay. I want to give this some changes. This node I want to give some of the node to the move to the inside. You can observe what I am creating by using the nodes also, and you can observe the hair is created somewhat. I want to give to the inside by using these two nodes, and the hair is looking nice, and the shape is also looking nice, and the smooth line is there. You can observe by using the simplify also. You can give the nodes out to the exact location. You can observe the line is created exactly of the object. This is looking nice. And go into the fill by using the fill and stroke and the Control Shift plus F. Shift plus Control F. You can observe the fill and stroke, and select the total object by using the selection tool on the top of the bottom of the mouse cursor key. And after the selection the object, you can give the fill color on the bottom swatches. You can give the fill color by using the fill stroke. Also the one of the palette is there. You can give the different palettes as your wish. I will show you. This is the stroke paint and the stroke style. On the left side and the right side you can observe I'm giving the stroke to the fill and the stroke paint and the stroke style. You can observe this is the fill I given by using the swatch. You can observe this is the color, and go into the stroke style. You want to give the stroke style width to 0.265 is there. I want to change this. You can observe this is the color is changing. You can observe on the strokes on the fill. You can observe you want to give the swatch what you color want, give the swatch color, and go to the stroke paint. And the stroke paint means in the stroke style you want to give the line of the bottom. This is the width is very low, then only it is not highlighted, and width to 3.0 and click on OK. Then you can observe the stroke clearly is 3.0. This is the line. This is called the stroke line. That is called the fill. And you can observe the 2.0 is not enough. You can observe that this is somewhat thick. I want to give to the 1.0 somewhat. You can 1.0 is okay. Then you can observe the stroke paint, stroke style, and the stroke paint. Stroke style is you want to change the width of the line. Stroke style will help. You want to change the color of the line. Stroke paint will help. You want to change the inside of the total curve. Fill. These are three options are very important. You can observe. And the stroke paint, you want to give the stroke paint to any of the swatches I created on the bottom. You can observe I am giving the line to the stroke paint and selecting on the shift or without the shift. And you can observe that I am giving the line over here. You can observe the line. This is the 1.0 of it, and select again the object and go into the stroke line of 1.0 width to the color to this color. And see the color is on the black only. You can observe the different colors by using the change on the stroke paint option also. If it is not changed, go into the stroke paint and the stroke style, and you can give the width as your wish and give the 88379. This is the stroke you can highlight it on the object. Also I am showing what are the colors I am using, and you can save the by using the swatches. And some of the this is the hair is totally completed. I want to give the some of the lines. You can observe that these lines I'm selecting the object, this is distracting. One of the what is the end of the line, for example this line I don't want this line on the head. Select the object and what is highlighting here and go on to the swatches color what you want. Then after you can observe the line is created by using the selection of object, and I'm creating the stroke paint and the stroke style and the fill color. Explain this tutorial. This is clearly hair is completed. You can observe this is the plus option. You want to give the any of the new layer name, click on the add. I'm giving the hair lines over here on the top of the fill and the hair lines, and this is the hair lines. I want to lock these two hair and the photo. I want to unlock this hair lines. I want to draw on this. You can also switch off the switch mode onto the eyedrop also. By this I'm using the pen tool by using the ellipse shape. This is the ellipse shape I using. Before I use the shape called as none, and the fill color and the stroke color, the width is 3.0 and converted to the 1.0 of width. And now I am using the another layer called hair lines and giving the stroke of this line is ellipse, and go on to the, you can observe that this is the align and distribute. I am deleting this, I will explain the later. And go into the path. After the creating of the ellipse one of the line, go into the path effects and the path along path. This is created by using the path effect of path along path. The width is 0.2 is okay to me. Give the width. You want to give the more size, you can increase the size 0.2. Again I am giving the ellipse first, pen tool, and give the shape to ellipse, and simply somewhat curve shape means the ellipse tool will work very good. I'm giving the curve type lines. You can observe this is line is not good. I'm creating again curve like this. You can observe on the screen the two curves, the first curve and the second one like this, and go into the again path along path of the path effect of 0.2, all of 0.2, and click on OK option. And again I'm giving the one of the line over here same as on the pen tool what I'm selecting on the pen tool, and go into the shape and simply curves. Here I am giving the 3 curves, and the one curve is there, second one is 2 curves, this is the 3 curve is also looking good, and 0.2, and click on OK. Not to change the spacing and the 0.0, all as same as default only. Simply change the, you can observe the photo I am eyedropping the hair, the hair is looking good. You can also change the color after the all of the lines will create. This is the first curve I am giving. You can observe the first curve. The second curve is like this. This is also looking good. If it is working or not, I will show you. The ellipse tool is very good to give the sharp edges. The edge is very sharp. You can see by using the edges, by using the ellipse. By using the portrait drawings in the Inkscape, the ellipse tool is very helpful by use for the portrait drawings, to make the hair parts, to make the lips, to make the eyes, to make the nose. I will show all the parts in this Inkscape. You can observe the different types of lines are there here. I'm using the curve of the by using the select the object. If it is not selected, go into the select object and click on the object and give the path strokes to like this. And then if you give the path effect, if for example the path effect is not created, and simply create the line and go into the path effects tool and create the path along path. It is automatically the ellipse tool create the path along path effect automatically. Don't worry, you can observe the, if it is not created, go into the path effects and give the path along path effect onto the object. This is the 3 layers I created. What is the photo in the hair and the highlights. Give the same of the lines, or how many lines you want. Draw the lines or similar to this. and go on to the 0.2 width of path along path. On the path effects, you can observe and select the path or shape. The fill and stroke shortcut command is shift plus control plus F, and the path effects is control plus and symbol. You can observe on the screen on the left side the shortcut also with naming. You can observe the different lines I'm creating and the 3 layers I created in this project. And I created the path effects in this project, and I created the fill and stroke and explain the fill and stroke also, how the shape will work. I'll explain the node also in this tutorial. You can observe these are the main important things to learn in the Inkscape. You can observe the file, how to save the file and how to import the file. That all is covered in this tutorial. You can observe this is the head is the simple tutorial. You can also give you can practice this tutorial more. You can give the complicated files or the images also you can create by using this. The all is I skipped the all of the lines. You can observe what I created. This lines is created similar to this. You can observe the shape of different and the hairlines is different. I created 2 layers. Before these 2 layers is very helpful to selecting the object. You can observe the hair. I'm a drop tool and change the color also to the some of the hairline to the somewhat little bit dark and a little bit light. This is looking good. You can observe the hair and the hairlines of the strips of the hairlines is also created. This is looking good. You can also select the object. You want to change the colors by using the swatches also. What I created the swatches values, and you can also change by using the fill and stroke also. You can observe this is the one of the option. This is looking good. You can observe this is the one of the hair tutorial explained in the Inkscape. Inkscape is somewhat very good because this is for free version everyone to use to make it as a commercial users also. You can sell the images to others without charge any of the softwares. To buy the softwares to a lot of dollars. And you can observe this is the path effect I created. Go into the path effect. I will show how the path effect works. You can observe the path effects is control plus and the path effects is control plus and on the top also. The plus symbols you can create the path effect. Without the path effect is not required. Click on the minus key and the plus key and the minus key on simple on the path effect tool. This is the 3 layers I created. I will show how the path effects works in the different types of eyes and the ears and the nose on the next tutorial also. This is the part 1 tutorial explained briefly about the hair and the hairlines and the photo, how to lock the photo and how to blur the photo in the Inkscape. The different layers created. These type of layers you can create. This is professionally. You can edit the lines and you can also delete. If you increase the layers means you can get the exact product. You can delete, you can edit the object simply on the one layer. You can work. This is so complicated to do and this part 1 is very good, I think so, and we'll meet in the part 2.